What is going on, Knicks Nation? We got the in-season tournament tipping off tonight in 2.5 hours, and I wanted to go live to share my thoughts of this game. Woo! We did it. The Knicks are one of the 4 teams in the Eastern Conference that qualified for this tournament. It wasn't easy, but they did it. They are the wild card team. They were 3-1, and they had the highest points differential, which allowed them to squeak into the in-season tournament, and I am pumped up for this game. Now, the first thing I want to say is, when I first heard about this in-season tournament, I was like, is it really going to make a difference? Are people actually going to make this feel like there's more energy and more hype around it? And the answer is yeah. Absolutely. You saw those games last night. It was playoff atmosphere everywhere. So shout out to the NBA, because I honestly didn't really understand the vision when I first saw the news that they're doing this, but you can see why they are doing this, because we are in a middle of a season, and I feel like I'm getting ready for a playoff game tonight. Now, I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts in the chat. Are you feeling the same way? Or are you feeling, nah, this is just another game? It's just another regular season game, because I want to go to Vegas. I want these Knicks to make it to Vegas, baby, and move on and beat the Milwaukee Bucks. The first game the Knicks had against the Bucks for the in-season tournament, that was a wild game. It went down to the wire. Jalen Brunson had clutch shot after clutch shot, but unfortunately they were not able to hold on, and they fell to them. And then the Knicks went out there and won their next 3 in-season tournament games. I want to get your guys' thoughts of all this in the chat right now. Kelvin's in the chat. Yo, Richie, what's up, my guy? Excitement is in the air. Let's go, Knicks. Yes, it is. Kelvin, great to see you. Chris, what up, Richie? Go Knicks. Look, we can finally agree. Let's go, Chris. We can finally agree on a squad. I'm glad that we have you tuning into Knicks Media, my man. Nah, this feels special. It does feel special. We got a big in-season tournament game tonight. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button on your way into the show. I would greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in to Knicks Media, as always. Now, this is going to be an interesting game for a lot of different reasons in terms of matchups, right? If you go back into that Knicks-Bucks game, we're going to have a better game from Julius Randle. I feel like this is the game where, because you look at Julius Randle, right? He is such a polarizing player amongst the fans. He's a great basketball player in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, the man crumbles. Well, you want to prove to be someone that can step up? Let's go out there and play your best ball when the pressure's at its highest. Tonight, Julius Randle. I think he's kind of my X factor. I'm not going to lie. If we get a Julius Randle that can put up 25, crash those rebounds, and just be a player to facilitate and play hard-nosed defense, I like our chances, because we don't even need to bring up Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson. He's going to do what he does. He is going to put up the points. He's going to step up in the clutch. He's going to make plays for others. We know what to expect from Jalen Brunson. My X factor is Julius Randle tonight. And, of course, Mitchell Robinson is going to have a big responsibility. He is going to have to, clog up the paint against Giannis. He's going to have to be going up against Lopez because this Milwaukee Bucks team is very good. And when it comes to Dame Lillard, Dame Dalla, how are we going to defensively stop that guy? Well, you got to blitz, be that perimeter defender. Quentin Grimes is at a very, up and down season for the Knicks this year. This could be his opportunity to really step up to the plate and help out this team on defense. And, R.J. Barrett has been another interesting player this season. Started off red hot, started off playing his best NBA basketball of his career, and then unfortunately he goes down with a knee injury. Then he returns, still playing good. Then he suffers migraines, and then since the migraine issue, RJ has not really found his footing again. So maybe he will step up, because don't forget, RJ Barrett stepped up big time for the Knicks in the playoffs last year. So maybe this can be one of those games where RJ really steps up big time. Mitch got to keep being elite tonight. Mitchell Robinson, let's go. Salute, Chris. Yeah, baby. It's competitive and fun. It is, man. It is. Agent Super Argo says, could the Knicks pull this off tonight to set up the ultimate showdown between Obi and the Pacers versus the Knicks? Woo! I didn't even think about that. The Pacers beat the Celtics last night. So if the Knicks win, they move on to face Obi Toppin and the Indiana Pacers in Vegas. So let's go get the dub. So what's the deal with the in-season tournament? How they have a season inside a season. So if you guys are not aware with how the in-season tournament works, here it is. There's qualifiers, right? Every single team plays 4 in-season tournament games, and all the teams are separated into groups. the Knicks were in the group with the Milwaukee Bucks, the Washington Wizards, the Charlotte Hornets, and the Miami Heat. So all 5 of those teams, they all verse each other once. And each team has to get in first place in that group to advance into the actual tournament, which we are talking about right now. Now, the Knicks, they made the wild card. There's a wild card team for each conference, and the Knicks were able to make that wild card team. So there's only 4 teams in the East and 4 teams in the West that qualify for the in-season tournament. All the other in-season tournament games that played are just qualifiers to make the tournament. They're not actually the tournament, if that makes sense, right? So all the 4 games that was playing by each team with those funky courts and those funky jerseys, all those games were to set up the tournament, and the Knicks went 3-1, and they're the highest point differential rating, which gave them an opportunity to play in the tournament. So tonight's the tournament, and if the Knicks win tonight, they move on to Vegas to take on the Pacers, and if they beat the Pacers, then they move on to win the NBA Cup. So it's an in-season little tournament. I think the NBA did a great job. I really do. I think that this is really fun. I think it's adding more juice inside the season. And shout out to Adam Silver. I got to give him a lot of credit. Obi versus Jew would be a movie. It would be, bro. That would be sick. I feel like Tibbs is more of a problem for RJ than RJ not playing the same. Tibbs' rotation are still a little suspect. I mean, I kind of like his rotations with RJ because he runs RJ Barrett with the second unit. He always has. I feel like RJ's the first man on the bench in the first quarter, and then you got RJ running with that second unit to start off the entire second quarter. You got Emmanuel Quickly with Dante DiVincenzo, RJ Barrett, Josh Hart, and Isaiah Hartenstein in that second quarter. I kind of like that. So, I don't know. Please hit that like button and support the channel. Thank you, Agent Super Argo. I appreciate that. Let him know. Everyone hit that like button. This will be a battle tonight. I just can't wait to see how this Knicks team responds, because this team just feels a little different. Led by Jalen Brunson. We have wild cards on this team. When Dante DiVincenzo is hot, watch out from 3. Josh Hart, when he's playing his best basketball. I mean, this Knicks team is deep. They play with tenacity, and they're not afraid of anything. And that's why I really, really love this squad. They feel like a different unit, man. They feel like a different unit. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. We're live breaking down the Knicks and the Bucks game tonight, in-season tournament. I'm really, really excited, man. Just run the Bucks off the three-point line and hack the Greek Freak if the game comes down to the bitter end. This is going to be one of those games that come down to the bitter end. I can almost guarantee you that. And I'm honestly curious to see the line on this game. I don't even know who's favorited in this. Let's check it out. I mean, the Bucks are going to be the favorite. I can assume that, but I'm curious what the line is. Are they favored by a lot? Let's find out. So, 5 points. The Knicks are 5-point favorites. So that's interesting. Okay. 5-point underdogs. I'm so sorry. 5-point underdogs. Let me know what you guys think of that. Do you guys think the Knicks are going to cover or not? 5-point dogs. Let's see. Guys, hit that like button and let's see some predictions for tonight's game. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I need Optimus Grimes to show up tonight. Yeah, man, he's been a disappointment this year for sure. Would love to see him step up. He's using time versus actual play to decide how he subs. RJ can be hot, and he'll pull him based on his time schedule. Yeah, I agree, Kelvin. I don't really like when Tibbs subs someone out that is playing at their peak. I agree. For real, need Quentin Grimes to clamp Dame and hit a few jumpers. That's all we're asking from you, Quentin. Hit your catch and shoot threes, drive to the cup, make some plays, and lock it up on the perimeter on defense. Knicks win if everyone shows up and shares the ball like they did against Toronto. Yeah, that was a great game, man. They really, really showed that they are a squad that plays with each other if the ball is moving fluidly, right? We sometimes get a little stagnant. Sometimes we see this Knicks team, get a little sticky with the ISO ball, but there are other possessions where you're like, damn, they're moving the ball. They're moving the ball. I don't mind Quentin Grimes missing. Just shoot the ball with confidence. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm so excited for tonight. Do you guys feel like this is a playoff game? Do you feel like there's more at stake? I definitely feel like there will be in terms of the energy. In terms of the energy, I feel like it's going to. I mean, I was at that game against the Hornets, the last in-season tournament game, and it felt a little different. I got to admit it. Gideon says, Brunson and Randall, nice 1-2 punch. They've been killing it this season, man. This is the time for Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle to step up because, Dame and Giannis are easily the better 1-2 punch. But that's not to say that the Knicks can't prove to win with their 1-2 punch, right? This is their opportunity. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Bucks are what, like one game ahead of us in the standings? Let's find out. So the Bucks are 14-6. The Knicks are 12-7. So the 1.5 game is back. This is a big game. Big time game if the Knicks want to make a splash and show the world who they are. I think that's something that I'm excited to see this Knicks squad do is kind of like let the world know who we are, right? I feel like this is going to be a game that the whole world will watch. So we can kind of let the world know who this Knicks team is. Also, crash the glass. Of course, that is the key to this game, the key to the Knicks. It would be hilarious if the Knicks win the tournament first year after a 50-plus year title drought. It would be. It would be so Knicks to win the NBA Cup, and then we get bounced in the playoffs, and everyone's like, oh, the Knicks won the Cup but can't do anything in the playoffs. That's definitely something that would happen with the Knicks. But I don't care. Money is there for the taking. Scared for this game. We have not beat the Bucks in the last 5 meetings. Wow. Didn't know that. Tonight's the night. If we beat the Bucks tonight, we are winning the tournament. Dude, I think the Bucks are the hardest team that they're going to have to get through. I mean, the Pacers are good this year, but I like our chances against the Pacers if we win this game. The Knicks didn't have RJ during that first game against the Bucks, and it was a close game. That is very true. RJ was out in that game, and it went down to the wire, and Jalen Brunson hit such a clutch 3 to take the lead just for them to lose. I thought they were about to win that game, bro. When Jalen hit that 3, I remember I was at a wedding that night, and I was watching the game on my phone, and I was losing my mind. My only thing that would make me in-season pop is the winner clinching a playoff spot. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that would work because if you clinch a playoff spot this early in the season, then you can just rest everybody throughout the entire season, and you can I don't know, that wouldn't work. And having RJ Barrett in this game is definitely going to be a plus of basically where we didn't have them last game. So that's going to be exciting. Guys, please go smash that like button and subscribe and hit that bell. Kelvin reminding the people. Thank you, Kelvin. You're my guy. You know that? You're my guy, Kelvin. Oh, man, I'm so excited for this game. I'm having some of my friends come over. We're all going to go crazy. Woo! Here, I kind of want to make a little parlay for this game. You guys want to help your boy out? Who do you think is going to go off for the Knicks tonight? Who do you think? Who's going off? I mean, I might just take the Knicks outright winning, bro. Come on now. Plus 170 for them to win. What's up, Samuel? Let's go Knicks. JR was playing trash when we played against the Bucks last game, and no RJ, so we have a much better chance of victory. Absolutely, man. Yeah, Brunson struggled in that game all the way up until the clutch, I remember. I'm calling it now. Josh Hart will be the X factor. Josh Hart is quietly, in these last few games, has been playing very good offensively. And imagine that. Josh Hart finds his offensive game start attacking the paint, pushing the ball in transition, hitting his threes. That adds another layer, another dimension of this team. Dante masterpiece incoming. I like that. Jeff says quickly. All right, I want to make a bet for the game tonight. Should I just put it all on the Knicks winning? Should I just put all my money on them to win? I don't know, man. You got to be careful with your money, Richie. Oops. I hate the word load management. Michael Jordan never knew what that word meant. Neither does Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau doesn't know what that word means, Samuel. You don't got to worry about load management with the Knicks, I'll tell you that much. You definitely don't have to worry about that. No Brunson, Randall since the Bucks game. Julius has been scoring 24 and 10. 100%, man. Julius Randle has been playing phenomenal. I mean, I was at that game against the Hornets. That guy put up 25 and 20 and 5. That's ridiculous. So this is a big opportunity for Julius, though, because, again, as great as Julius is in the regular season, he falls apart in the playoffs. And this is not the playoffs, but it's going to be similar vibe. There's going to be more at stake here. So I'm really curious to see how Julius Randle plays tonight. He's the one guy I'm really going to be keeping an eye out for. For sure. All right, so I think this is going to be a low-scoring game as well. What's the over-under for this one? It's at 229. I like the under on that. I really think this is going to be a defensive, gritty game. I really do. Or it could be the opposite, just threes splashing everywhere. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your boy Richie, it goes live here on Knicks Media. We cover the Knicks here on the channel. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm excited to have you all part of the Knicks Media family. Woo! Let's get it. Big time game tonight. Go New York, go New York, go. Let's get it. Bucks interior kind of stout, though. Yes, it is. I think the perimeter for the Knicks is going to be key. Jalen Brunson finding his spots mid-range. The Knicks hitting their shots from deep and just using their pick-and-roll game to their advantage. Daniel says, yo, what's up, bro? What's good? Let's freaking get it. Let's get this dub tonight, folks. All right? Let's get some score predictions in the chat. What do you think the final score is going to be? What's good, Richie? What up, Carl? Have you noticed how little attention Brunson is getting despite his performance this year? Yeah, I have. He is probably one of those underappreciated players in the entire NBA. Now, I don't know if that's just us Knicks fans being biased, but you look at what this guy's doing. The man puts his team on his back. He is drawing charges. He is, gritty, drawing fouls, getting punched to the floor, putting up 40 pieces, putting up 25 plus a game, it feels like, every single night. I mean, the man is an all-star. He's playing like an all-pro. He deserves the recognition. Way more recognition than he's getting now, I'll tell you that much. For sure. For sure, Carl. I agree. I have to agree with you there. I'm sorry for tonight, man. Guys, we got 18 likes. Let's get this up to 20 likes. Let's go. I'm pumped up right now. Man. I got to be honest with you guys. I feel like tonight's game has so much impact on things when, it doesn't, but it does in the grand scheme of things. You feel me? It doesn't, but it does. Let's go. Jalen Brunson is now underpaid. And by the way, he has a descending contract. So he's getting paid less and less and less the more the contract goes. Just saying. Maybe I missed this topic, but your thoughts on Dante starting over Grimes? Listen, man. Dante DiVincenzo is a player that is getting hot right now, right? He's getting hot right now. So I feel like he's deserved an opportunity. But I don't know if that's what's happening. I mean, did they announce that Dante's starting over Grimes? I mean, he's coming off a big-time game. I get that, but I don't know if the Knicks are going to make that change for the tournament game. King Ribby, salute, chat. Hit them like, subscribe, and share. King Ribby, salute to you, bro. Salute to you. Middleton and Brooks are a problem we have to watch out for. If we keep them in check, we can make Giannis and Kyrie work harder. Well, starting with tonight's game, the Knicks have the hardest schedule going forward for the next 13 games, I believe. Yeah, the Knicks are about to go on a West Coast trip. And I'm pretty sure, I checked the calendar, they have like 3 home games in the month of December. 3. So they're going to be on the road a lot. Nope, don't mess with the bench unit. I agree. I think they got to keep it the way it is. I don't think starting Dante would be smart. I think, keep having him off the bench. That's what I'm checking right now. I'm checking Nick's Twitter. Let's go. It's hard to watch NBA because they want so much money and pay less. What's up with that? I feel you, bro. Now, this game has different layers to it in terms of the expertise, in terms of like what's at stake. Outside of the tournament, this game means a lot for the Eastern Conference playoffs. I know it's early in the season, but the Knicks are 1.5 game back behind the Bucks, and they're on a little streak right here. The Knicks are doing their thing, right? So if they win this game, they need to establish themselves as the top guy in the Eastern Conference. Yo, chat, y'all willing to give quick $25 million per contract coming off the bench? That's a great question. I saw that report that the Knicks were looking to give Quickly 18, and he was looking for 25. Now, I think Quickly's talent deserves it, but his role doesn't. That's the issue. Just give Dante these closeout minutes. Yeah, that's how I always, people that always talk about this guy should start or this guy should start. I mean, for me, it really doesn't matter who starts. It's a matter of who finishes. I always felt that way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get hyped. Can I get it to go New York, go New York, go in the chat right now? Are you guys hyped up about this game? I wish it was at the Garden, low key. Oh, I wish this game was at the Garden. Wouldn't that be so much better if this game was at the Garden? Wouldn't it be so much better? It would be. I mean, look at this play. I'm in the Garden right now. You guys see, look at this. It's a playoff atmosphere at the Garden for regular season games. Imagine what it was like if the Knicks were actually at home for this one. But nope, we are in Milwaukee. And the Knicks are about to verse the Milwaukee Bucks 3 times this month. Tonight, and then on December 23rd, and then again on Christmas. I prefer Dante coming off the bench. Grimes, just a beast on ball. I mean, his perimeter defense is definitely top tier. My favorite NBA player is John Starks. Who's your favorite current NBA player, Sam? Anybody on the Knicks? Who's your favorite player? The Garden would be electric, bro. 100%. Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. There we go, Kelvin. I hear you. I hear you right there. Let's go. 35 people tuning in. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel, folks. This is live here on Knicks Media. We got an NBA in-season tournament game to talk about. The quarterfinals. The Knicks are qualified into the quarterfinals. This is their chance to let the NBA world know that we are one of the top dogs in the Eastern Conference. I'm telling you right now, this is the night to do that. Tonight is the night to let the world know who we are. Let's go, baby. I'm ready for this game. You should be too. Let's go. I'm curious. Do you guys like the NBA in-season tournament? Is it something that you kind of like? Because I remember when it first came out, there was a lot of conflict. Like, what is this? The NBA is doing something that makes no sense, right? But, like, I'm not going to lie. I like it. Especially seeing the games last night. I like it a lot. I think the NBA did something right. Look how excited we are for the game tonight. Tonight doesn't feel like just a regular season game. It feels like there's something at stake, and there is. How do you think Randall's going to play tonight? I think that he's my X factor. If we get a good Julius Randle tonight, that's going to help our chances win by a lot. And I'm excited to see what he could do because he's been playing really good ball lately. This could be the game to put the league on notice, 100%. This really could be because this is the national stage. The whole world will be watching this. Nobody can guard JB on the Bucks. All we need is RJ Julius to be okay at basketball. Yo, you got a point. The Pacers did it to Boston. Let's go. It's our time to do it to Milwaukee, baby. It's our time to do it to Milwaukee. Let's get it. I love it, man. Let's get some score predictions in the chat. What do you think the final score of tonight's game is going to be? Tip-off is in 2 hours, folks. 2 hours until tip-off. 2 hours. It's going to be on MSG as well as TNT. You know which broadcast your boy's tuning into. MSG. Come on now. Don't get that twisted. Mike Breen and Clyde on the call. I don't care about no TNT. We got Mike Breen and Clyde on the call. Kidding me? Let's get some score predictions in the chat. Score picks in the chat right now. Who you got winning and what's the final score? My score prediction is 108-105. Knicks win by 3. Carl says 102-98 Knicks. I like it. Obi headed to Vegas. Can we follow? I want to face Obi in Vegas. I want Julius Randle to go up against Obi Toppin for a full game. I'm down, bro. I'm so down. Let's do it. I want to follow Obi into Vegas, and you should too. Giannis is scared of Mitch. Now, I think the key to Mitch tonight is for him to stay out of foul trouble, right? I mean, he's done a good job of that this season, so I'm not really concerned. But that is the only thing that will take Mitchell Robinson out of the game is foul trouble. 105-98 Knicks. All right, Kelvin, I love it. I'm so happy that the Knicks didn't make that mistake like they always did, that we did not take James Harden. So happy that the Clippers made that mistake. Oh, yeah. I never wanted James Harden. If Obi matched up against Randle, Randle would cook him. Oh, my God. So much. And the amount of debates that we heard about Randle and Obi throughout these past few years, I mean, I don't think there's anybody that can debate that Julius Randle is a better basketball player than Obi Toppin. Or there's still people out there that believe that? I don't know. Maybe there is. Just saying. Well, folks, we got 2 hours till tip-off. I wanted to go live for a half hour to give you guys my thoughts and get a little more hype for this game. I'm really, really excited for it. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to wrap things up right now. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. The game, again, will be on TNT and MSG. Woo! I'm excited, bro. I think this is going to be a good opportunity for these Knicks to let the world know who they are, that they are one of the top dogs in the NBA, one of the top dogs in the Eastern Conference, going up against one of the better teams in the East in the Milwaukee Bucks. Dame Dalla, Middleton, Giannis, what you got? What you got? Let us know. We'll see you then. Will the Knicks advance to Las Vegas? We shall find out tonight. I'll see you guys later. I'll probably be making a post-game video afterwards or tomorrow morning. Salute to you all. Let's go Knicks. Go New York. Go New York. Go. I'll catch you later. Peace.